And we're back. Welcome, everyone, to the His and Hers the Truth podcast. My name is Tuan. This is my beautiful wife.
Sim, great seeing everyone. And thank you so much for that love and support that you're showing us. So if you want this content to continue, got our tongue, please press the like button, share, and debunk the lies.
Yeah, thank you for all the comments of late, guys. That's definitely helping us push our, content out to the algorithm. Like my wife is saying, guys, smash that like button, right? Turn on your notifications.
Ding.
And then, of course, like guys, we apologize for that last live we had scheduled. Unfortunately, it was my fault. We had to push it back because of other things going on, guys. But heads up, we are planning it. Going to be on the 25th, right, guys? So let us know. We'll confirm time and obviously, exact times when the date comes, guys. But really look out for it. It's going to be the 25th of this month, okay? And we got some pretty nice, exciting, cool guests planned for that show, okay? And definitely going to get into some hot topics as well. Speaking of hot topics, though, this video came up on my feed, honey, and I think we've reacted to this channel before. I think it's like ITV is the name of the channel, guys. Go check it out. It's kind of a Blackpill-ish, incel-ish, Asian-related content channel.
Yeah.
I think it's, good in the sense that, hey, I want all my Asian brothers to get all the information out there, guys, right? Don't just listen to our content, right? Don't listen just to this content. Don't listen to just freaking like other people who are more blue-pilled or even the red pill content like, Fresh and Fit and those guys. Go look at all the content. And I think my Asian brothers were pretty smart, right? We're one of the highest educated demographics
so far
in the Western society, right? So you guys figure it out. But me personally, I think it's good lessons to be had on both sides. But the title of this video is Blackpill 101, and it's episode 6. It's White Fever in Korea. And then it says, Korean men do not watch this video. Okay, but I think it's not just related to Korean. I think a lot of us, just Asian men in general, can relate and obviously get some info. Okay, so let's begin.
It's a meeting place for the incel community.
The what community?
Incel community, short for involuntary celibacy. No point in denying it.
One big misconception about Just Be White is that it is simply buying mail-order brides from Cambodia or any other Southeast Asian country. But Just Be White is manifested in every aspect of your life. I will give you an example of Korea, a highly developed country, so you cannot copy your way out of this one saying, no, it is because Thailand is underdeveloped. They are doing this for money. They are doing that for beta bucks. Just see how white people are treated in such a developed country like South Korea.
얼굴이 너무 잘생겨서 화를 못 낼 것 같아요.
뭐야?
그리고 몸도 좋을 것 같아요. 키도 크고 뭔가 이렇게 길쭉길쭉해.
That is a fucking brutal dick pill. Am I the only one thinking she means dick size when she says long? I can understand Korean, so I can tell, but if anyone can understand what she's saying actually, I mean, it looks like she's talking about dick size and it is fucking over.
어느 나라인지는 잘 모르겠고 그래도 동양 쪽보다는 서양 쪽이 더 잘생기지 않았나. 이목구비 더 뚜렷하고 그래서 서양 쪽이 더 잘생긴 것 같아요.
이탈리아라고 많이 들었어요. 아무래도 이목구비가 또렷해서 네, 그렇게 생각해요. 네.
I like it when they're honest. Like when I say Asian women go for white men because of masculine facial traits or height, they call me a hateful incel. Is she a hateful incel too? How much fucking longer Just Be White deniers can cope? I don't even know, man.
좋죠. 잘생겼죠. 이탈리아 남자들 그렇게 잘생겼다는.
이제 막 코도 높고 눈도 막 파란색.
서양 남자는 뭔가 그 약간 로맨.
Okay, so now they're going into like romantic, which is obviously I'll get into I'll do the womanese here for you guys in a bit, honey. Yeah. But what do you think about that first part? And like I said, guys, we can learn a lot from watching not only the truth content, like my wife and I, and obviously some of the RP truths, right? But you can even learn it from the kind of these incel Blackpill videos as well too. Yeah. What did he say there in the beginning, honey? That was a very telltale message, right? A very consistent message that our channel has been promoting. And then also, what do you think about what these women are saying about, You know, he's pointing out white men specifically, right? White Western men attraction.
Yeah, because they're all saying about the height. They're all saying, well, what are they talking about? The the long, or referring to the private.
Because it all ties in.
Yeah.
So the reason why I want my Asian brothers to watch and listen, because it all ties in.
Because they all want, most women prefer taller guys. So, because they think taller guys to, being built, as you notice, they said built, some muscles and everything else. So that means protection. I mean, women want built, not scrawny.
And what did he say in the beginning?
Yeah.
About this video? Because he wanted to show this video for a particular reason.
He's saying that, it doesn't go just that it's not just for like, okay, well, he's saying the poorer country, undeveloped countries like in Cambodia or Thailand. This is South Korea. South Korea is pretty developed. We all know that. They're like a major westernized empire there. So what do you all over. It's all over. This is happening all over, guys. It's not just a urban side and the non-developed side or whatever. It's all over the world. It's happening, and you guys just got to wake up. You got to like I said many times over. You got to just improve yourself.
This is the thing that my Asian brothers who are on the fence, whether you guys are RP, truth, or obviously RP to us, truth, RP, incel, MGTOW, Blackpill, right? Like those are kind of the different shades of the directions that you can go after kind of learning about this content, right? Guys, do not hate women for who they are.
No.
You notice that, yes, there was a couple girls that said Italian guys are hot, right? Or they said that white guys are better than, looking than Asian guys. But you notice, what are they specifically saying? They're saying the traits. They're saying the traits, right? Like a very structured face, meaning like a chiseled jawbone, right? Muscular, right? Height. Those are traits.
Yeah.
You don't have to be white to be tall.
No.
Right? You can be a tall Asian dude. You can be a muscular Asian dude with a cut, rigid jawline, right? So that's the thing. It has nothing to do with race. Now, where race comes into play is because I keep warning my Asian brothers, you guys have not caught up to the truth yet. You guys are still living in this old traditional world thinking that you guys can just be who you are and that Asian women are going to be there.
Yeah.
Right? But the sexual market is global now.
Yeah.
So now they have their choice of white man, you, black man, Italian man, everyone.
Yeah.
So they're going to choose which men have the most masculine traits.
As I say, protection.
So
they want protection.
You need to learn, and then you need to improve yourself on those traits.
I agree, honey.
한 그런 이미지가 있지 않나요? 넌 너무 좋을 것 같은데. 나 진짜 너무 좋을 것 같은데.
어떤
약간 서양 남자는 우리나라 남자랑 약간 다르게 좀 솔직하고 제 친한 언니가 그런 해외에 있는 남자를 사귀거든요. 맨날 전화를 하면 오늘도 너의 달콤한 목소리를 들을 수 있어서 정말 좋았어. 이런 오글거리는 대사를 정말 아무렇지도 않게 막 하더라고요. 내가 여자친구라면 정말 좋겠다 싶은 그런 게 있어서 서양 남자랑 사귀면 전 되게 좋을 것 같아요.
저 서양 남자 원래 좋아합니다. 아는 분이 있으면 소개 부탁드립니다. 서양 남자 원래 좋아요, 진짜.
These women have absolutely zero shame chasing white men. Like, these women talk like they take pride in worshipping white men and throwing Asian men under the bus. Unfucking believable. By throwing themselves at white men, these women are reinforcing an already existing notion that Asian men are inferior. This is what creates a vicious cycle. Asian women throw themselves at white men, but no matter how much they hate it or don't want to admit it, their son is gonna look Asian. The type of man they hate the most. This shit right here is what creates people like Elliot Rodger. People need to understand this. Elliot Rodger was a victim of Just Be White. Just Be White theory drove him to madness. A lot of people are overlooking this fact when they are talking about Elliot Rodger or discussing why he did what he did. Elliot Rodger faced a lot of racism in the dating market. If you read his manifesto, he was talking about this issue in several parts of his book.
Okay, so I'm going to give you some context, honey, but do you know who Elliot Rodger was? Okay, so Elliot Rodger was a big incel guy. The incel community recognized him. But in essence, he was half white, half Asian. His dad was white, his mom was Asian, right? And unfortunately, he ended up killing a lot of people and then self-deleting himself because of the fact that he wasn't able to get girls, because the fact that he felt like, you know, people were looking down on him as being Asian and not being able to get women and stuff like that.
So. I think it's more of him.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm going to get into that. This is the reason why it's so important. We talk about this on this channel right this year, guys. We need our Asian brothers to understand this. And then also, real quick, right, the beginning of how those girls are saying white men or Western men, right? They said Western. They didn't even say white. They just said Western men. They said Western. They are more romantic. They talk more. They open up more, right? So what do you think about those two things? And then specifically about this whole Elliot Rodgers? Because this guy, this you know, the guy, the YouTube channel guy, he's saying that it's a racist thing that caused Elliot Rodgers to become who he was. What do you think?
It's because he wasn't confident. He wasn't the man that he was supposed to be. He wasn't confident with himself. I think about it. If you're white and you're Asian, you should have been proud. You should have worked up. You should have built yourself. It's, you know, to me, I think women is, it's not because of your race. It's because of your personality. It's the first thing that clicks to us. You know what I mean? Like, if I see a person, it's your personality. Like, a guy could look good. He could be Western or not. But you know what? If he's a jerk or whatever, I don't think most of those women would be attracted to him. It's your personality. It's your traits. It's not because of your race. And I'm looking you in the eye right now. You know, women aren't always looking just because of race. Because why do you think those women aren't really dating Asian guys? Because you guys are almost like acting like your brothers, your dad. Like, you guys aren't very outgoing. You're sort of like, you know.
Well, let me translate the womanese. Let me translate the womanese, and then let me open your guys up to the Elliot Rodgers thing, right? So when Asian women say, you know, white Western men are more romantic, you know, they're open up to me, guys. Women want men, okay? This is the thing. Asian women are modern now, right? You guys have to stop living in this Asian tradition culture where we used to shame Asian women for wanting high-value masculine traits, right? So what is high-value masculine traits going to do? They're going to come to them and say, hey, babe, I love you. Grab their ass. Come here. Right? And when they have sex with them, they're gonna freaking be dominant and physically strong. Not like the Asian video, you know, like you watch these Asian movies where the couple has sex. It almost looks like, you know, two gay dudes having sex. Let's be honest, right? You don't see the dude coming up and freaking like really manhandling the woman. That's what women want. I'm sorry to say, a lot of women, we talk about this in the RP community space all the time. A lot of women have great fantasies. That's the reason why 50 Shades of Grey is such a huge popular book. They want their man to be a leader. They want their man to be dominant. They want to be a man to be physically in charge. And so when you don't do those things, you're just quiet, right? You're thinking that the Asian culture is still shaming you to show your woman love, show your woman physical attraction and lust, right? That's what women want. And so when now, like I told you guys, our sexual market is global now. And so when Asian women have a chance, and this is why they tell you, oh, you're like my dad or you're like my brother, because you're going to shame them for wanting these things, right? Women are women. It does not matter the ethnicity. You guys got to get this fucking out of your head. It doesn't matter if they're freaking from Asia or from the freaking Western world, okay? Yeah. And then the Elliot Rodgers thing. This is why the truth, this is why taking the red pill, but specifically our truth is so important, right? No one told him the truth. No one told him the RP that this is how women are. This is what women want, and this is what you need to be a man to become as a man to attract these women. I guarantee you, his dad, who from the research I've done, his dad pretty much kind of like just left his mom, right? They had a rocky marriage, right? And so his dad wasn't ever there to teach him to become a man. His dad just ended up moving on and finding another wife, right? And then I guarantee you, his mom pretty much just said, oh, just be yourself, honey. Don't worry, right? Just be yourself and some girl will find you. That bullshit doesn't work, right? This is the reason why dads are so important. Dad needs to go tell you to go fucking out there, go get a job, right? Go work out, go freaking exercise, go eat so that way you're taller, right? I tell my boys all the time, you better eat, you better rest, you better work out so that way you can get bigger and stronger and taller.
And
right?
I tell them too.
Right. No woman's going to like your short ass, freaking weak ass if you're going to freaking be that way.
Yep.
Right. This is why dads are so important. But one, his dad wasn't there. And this is the thing, guys. Women ain't going to save your ass. I need my Asian brothers to understand. Our Asian sisters aren't going to save us. Right. You need to improve upon yourself. You need to take that action to improve yourself if you want to get better results and not go freaking crazy and then go kill people like this fool did.
Yeah.
Okay?
In your experience, how have you been treated?
here in Korea?
Oh, well, I mean, 99% of the time, I've never had an issue. Generally, too, they've treated me better than they would another Korean, I think, just because Koreans are kind of willing to go the extra mile to make outsiders feel welcome. It doesn't always happen, but I'd like to say, yeah, like 95 to 100% of the time, like 99% of the time, that's generally how I feel I've been treated.
I ask you this. Would an ethnic male immigrant be treated the same way? Not a fucking chance. White immigrants in other countries are always treated better, even when they are poor or not assimilating to the culture they immigrated to. Meanwhile, you as an ethnic male will always be treated like scum of the earth. Videos like this makes me remember an Indian immigrant who used to work in our department, and he was struggling hard. The dude had no social life, and I could tell he was lonely as fuck. He even had problems finding a place to rent. I had to help him find an apartment. It was strange. To me, this is all I have ever known, but to him, this was such a foreign concept he just couldn't adapt. A lot of ethnic people coming from their own countries, they think they are gonna be treated the same way how white people are treated in their own countries, but that is just not the facts.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
Tell me how old you are and your name and how long you've been in Korea.
9 years old, and I'm Mac.
I'm John. I'm 13 years old, and we've been in Korea for almost 4 years.
한국말로 해도 괜찮아요?
네.
인기가 어느 정도예요?
남자 화장실에 들어가요.
여자애들이 맥을 따라다니니까 맥을 피할 수 있는 공간이 남자 화장실밖에 없대요.
귀찮아요? 아니면 좋아요? 솔직히.
네? 귀찮아요.
귀찮아요? 인기 많은 게 싫어요?
아니요, 싫은 게 아니라 한 명, 두 명이면 괜찮은데 몰려와서 돼요.
아, 맥이 저희 반에 가끔씩 올 때가 있거든요.
네, 몰려와요.
근데 저희 반 여자애들이 다 맥 귀엽다고 하던 걸 다 멈추고 맥한테 달려가요.
어떻게 뭐 좋아하는 여자 있어요?
없어요.
그런 거 관심 없어요 지금?
네.
귀가 빨개집니다.
네.
See, this would never happen to a brown guy or Middle Eastern guy. Ethnic men are truly at the bottom of the barrel.
Okay, so what do you think about that, honey? The YouTuber guy saying, Asian men in their own country are treated different than white guys. And obviously to prove a point, he showed, these kids who are expats, right, living in Korea, interviewed by, I'll get my point across here soon, but interviewed by somebody, and they're saying that, Asian girls in their class always be chasing them around. What do you think about that whole notion that it's racist?
I'm just saying, first of all, he's already got the negative connotation in his head. So everything is like, you know what I mean? Like everything is negative. Like, oh, they don't like you because you're brown or whatever else, and they don't like you because you're white. No, because these kids, if you look at them, not only because they're Caucasian, but they're going into another country and they're learning the language. And that's what sort of attraction. Because why is it K-pop still pretty popular in Korea? Why is the drama still popular? It's because of their acting, their singing, and whatever else. This is just something that was sort of like unique, that these kids gave the traits.
As a performer, what is one trait as a performer that will make you attractive to a female?
Yeah. Because
you're outgoing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're opening yourself up. You're able to talk and be confident.
But this kid wasn't, and he didn't learn anything. He was a jerk. You think they're going to be attracted? No, it wasn't. He was probably outgoing. He was probably cute.
The point is not a jerk.
What
I wanted to say was look at the freaking geeky ass Asian dude that interviewed these kids. Mm-hmm. He's like smiling all the time, asking them like geeky questions. Mm-hmm. You're a fucking geek. And all these Asian dudes in Korea that are having this problem, and this incel dude that's probably making this video is a freaking loser-ass geek. I'm sorry to say. So when you're a freaking geek, women don't like you, let alone Asian women. So Asian men, stop being the freaking nerdy geek, the stereotype that all women hate, not just our Asian sisters. Mm-hmm. And don't keep thinking that if we keep doing this, being the nice guy, being the freaking, traditional, good son, that you're gonna get good results. Mm-hmm. It ain't gonna be there. No. Quit doing that. Be a man. Be what women want, which are strong, dominant, tall, physically capable, wealthy, have money.
Hygiene.
Right? Hygiene. Put all together. That's to do with physical, right? Mm-hmm. Accomplish, right? Mm-hmm. Accomplishments gives you confidence, which makes you become like a freaking K-pop star. You can go out there and perform. You can talk to them. You don't feel nervous. You don't feel shy. You're not smiling all the damn fucking time. Okay? Quit doing that.
Okay, honey, I think they got it.
한국 사람 약간 매너나 그런 게 더 좋다고 해가지고 들어가지고 코도 높고 키도 크시고 그런 이탈리아? 그냥 강렬했던 것 같아 기억에. 네. 이목구비가 강렬해가지고 그랬던 것 같아. 저는 독일 사람들 제일 잘생겼다고 생각했는데 이게 제가 축구를 되게
그냥 걸어다니는 사람들이 다 잘생겼다고 막 그러던데 실제로 봤는데 전부 다 조각 같으시더라고요. 이탈리아? 그냥 되게 눈매가 깊고 코도 높으시고 그냥 전형적인 서양인들의 그 두상? 그냥 그런 것도 멋있는 것 같아요.
This final comment by her is a good note to end the video on. It really sums up the point of this video perfectly. Asian women are not attracted to white men because of green card or beta box or any other cop, but because they are inherently programmed to be attracted to masculine and defined Caucasian facial phenotype.
So, what do you think about that last comment? I mean, he's saying that they are programmed, they're indoctrinated to like white masculine men.
Beep. Wrong. I don't want to say the word, but wrong. Okay. They like the traits that the westernized men give. The height, the build, all that stuff. And when you have the height, the build, most of the time they dress up nice. They probably smell good, hygienic, and they're a gentleman. So it's all about attitude. It's the traits. And these guys are not getting it in through their head. Like, now you're trying to say because they're white, this is why it's distilled in their head. That's why they like it. No, they don't. It's not.
What did you say there, honey bun? That ties in with what you notice the video. A lot of these Korean girls says they're into Italian men. What did you just say?
No.
That epitomizes why these girls are liking Italian men. You just said that word.
I just said the height.
No, you said something else. Starts with A.
Attract.
Attitude.
Yeah.
What is the stereotype of an Italian man?
Attitude.
Right? Attitude. Forget about it. Get the hell out of my face. Right? Italian men are hella jealous too. Right? Don't be looking at my girl like that.
Oh, yeah. They protect.
Right? They want a dominating man. That's what I keep telling you guys, my Asian brothers, right? The masculine traits is what women want. Korean women love black women. I mean, black men.
Guys.
It's not just
dark.
white.
They're darker
it's not
than us,
just white
Asian.
men.
Yeah.
It's masculine men who are dominating, who has the physical capabilities to protect, to provide them, to dominate them, right?
True.
And they can be submissive to them and they can be in their feminine energy. You think all these girls want some nice, hot-looking white guy just to hold their hand and be like, oh, come on, babe, let's go walk our dog today and freaking let's go eat some freaking Korean. No, they're going to say, come here, babe, let me freaking grab you, let me freaking hold you, let's go have sex later. Hey, let's take you into this restaurant. They're the one that's in control, and that's what they want. They want to be freaking led. Okay, and so if you don't want to be a freaking leader, you want to continue being a beta fool, right? Then that's what you're going to get. You're never going to get the attraction, the arousal from these women.
Nope.
Right? And it's not because you're Asian. It's because we are still living in, I don't know what year, 1950, 1960, thinking that us Asian men, we still have to act, be a certain way. It's 2023.
Wake up.
Wake up. Become the man that all women want, and then you will have all the options, let alone your Asian women.
And I hope that sends a message to you men. Improve.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, hey, I appreciate the video, right? Like I said, good content, incel or RP, right? Learn from all the content creators, and then hopefully, like I said, learn the truth, guys, because that's really what's going to lead you to better results.
Very true.
Take care.
See ya. Bye.
Join us as we give you guys a glimpse into our lives, give you guys advice, hopefully give you guys entertainment value as well too, and provide you guys better outcomes.
Yes.